Sorry. I think I'm good. Hi. I can't explain the weird top knot on my head other than it's so hot out and I use a butterfly clip and I just put it on top of my head and here we are. I'm showing up as I am to sing some songs. I've had some friends like Terry and Jenna asking me when I was going to do another live stream, and I thought, no better time than Friday at 4:16. So here I am for Terry and Jenna and anybody else that wants to hang out with me. I've been having an interesting season, and also please let me know if you can hear everything okay. I've been having an interesting season because I'm not touring so much. I do have a few things coming up, but what I am doing is working on my new record and a stupid amount of other singles, and because I just can't stop making songs up. And I think that's a sign of the times, baby. That's what art is for. This is, I'm going to do a bold thing right now. I'm going to play you the newest song that I wrote. I wrote this 2 days ago with my friend Jackson Emmer. We've written a lot of things together. Like if you've heard my song, Put the Ring On Every Day as a single, we wrote that together. Anywho, hey! This song started the other day. We were talking about wanting to write a song about how sometimes you feel so isolated that you just need to go buy a coffee for the social interaction more than anything. And the song did not end up anything like anything about coffee. There's no coffee in this song. And as a bonus, we're gonna find out if I know all the words right now. A summer backyard barbecue, charcoal smoke and Mountain Dew. Uncle Henry and Giselle holding court and raising hell, while Sarah there throws up her lunch. We're a postcard of the Brady Bunch. The cousins tell her she looks good, the beauty of the neighborhood. Keep it secrets. Is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you, I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. It's Grandpa's second family. It's Mom and Dad and their whiskey. It's crying while I watch TV, 'cause Daddy broke her cup of tea. I spent some years in therapy, not used to someone hearing me. How good it felt to pull the string and watch it all unraveling. Keep it secrets. Is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you, I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. Always love my family. Lord knows they tried their best for me. Comparison will kill your joy. An exercise I should avoid. Keep it secrets. Is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listen? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you, I'm I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. Dude, I remembered all the words, and he only wrote that 2 days ago. There was one moment in there before the last verse. You may have noticed I had to pause, and that was me trying to remember the words. In my mind, I was going, oh no, I couldn't remember them, but I did it. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me on this totally random time. So the new t-shirt thing. Oh, thank you, William. The new t-shirt is this. Hold on. I'm obsessed with it. I think I need to take the banner down so you can see it. Hold on. Banner, go away. Come on. I don't know how now. Oh, there it is. All right. It's so cool. My friend Dan Blakesley is an absolutely amazing artist. And when I played the Falcon Ridge Folk Festival 2 years ago, he was there as well. And we rented house together. And I watched him doing his art. And it was just like these amazing mermaids and just such a really cool, unique style. And I knew in that moment that I needed to have Dan Blakesley do some designs for me. So if you love Massachusetts or mermaids or pirates or whales or lighthouses or me, I sold out of the first order of these t-shirts and I just put in another order. So I would love to send them to you. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I'm going to do another song. I'm going to do one that's a little more uplifting than that last one. Although, I shouldn't say uplifting. I should, that song I just played kind of speaks to where I'm at. I don't like to put a lot of my personal baggage on the internet, but if you go back and listen to that song, if you didn't hear before, a lot of those things are what's happening in my world right now. And it's an interesting thing when you're just overwhelmed. Like for me, my brain goes into this kind of like numb thing. But being able to write songs is just like, what a gift, because you can get all that crap out of your brain. All right. Oh, I need a pick for this one. Hey, there's more people hanging out now. If you want to, you could put a comment there and I'll see your name and I can say hi. And if you have a song you want to hear, maybe I can play it for you. Maybe. So this song I wrote, I was in Colorado in June and I was super inspired by the other artists I got to perform with. And I just had all these notes and words in my head. And when I got home at Logan Airport in Boston, you can take this bus thing that'll take you to the parking lot where your car is. And I wrote this song on the bus ride from Logan Airport to the Braintree Express.
Tired, a little bit late. I ain't been sleeping much these days. I was hoping for a moment that I could bend your ear some more and show you what these hands are for. It's you, if you want me to. 'Cause even if it's a long shot, I don't wanna wait another minute. It's my bed, I want you in it. Oh, why we always running from danger? Baby, I wanna take a risk, so come on. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. I think you're sweet, I think you know. It's funny how my feelings show. I've tried, but this face ain't lying. I turn red when I see
thanks for the heart. Somebody gave me a heart. I appreciate that. I'm really enjoying singing that song. I have a lot of like harmony and production ideas in my brain about that one. Oh, Rob, I'm glad you are here. So I'm not using Wi-Fi this time because last time I did a live stream, I know there was some like weird internet-y stuff. So I am hardwired to the internet. So I don't know, but here you are commenting on Facebook, and that works for me. So those are two super duper new songs. And again, the first one really kind of sums up what's been swirling around me lately. I am interested in other people. I am a fixer. And I know this is not necessarily a good quality, but like when I have people in my life that I love and they have problems, I want to fix those problems. And I will fix them hard. I have a very hard time stopping myself, especially when, to me, like their problems seem so solvable. Like, just do this, this, and this, and you'll be fine. And as it turns out, you can't make people do things. Certainly not your 5-year-old, and definitely not like grown-ass adults who don't want your advice. And I've been like sitting with that this summer, but also watching those people like self-destruct. And it's been, well, anyway, music has been my escape. Making my record and writing these new songs. I'm sorry for this tuning song. Anyway, it has been my escape. Also, I'm gonna crowdsource this. My child, God, how do I say this without you thinking I'm the worst mom in the world? My child is really interested in creepy things and is constantly asking me, like, Mama, play me the scariest song you know. And the scariest songs I could think of were by Marilyn Manson, and Marilyn Manson is problematic, and I don't necessarily want to support Marilyn Manson. But it's like all I can think of. And so like sometimes we'll listen to like instrumental soundtracks from horror films. Like one of them is the soundtrack from Rosemary's Baby my child likes to listen to. So anyway, if you can think of something that's like could kind of be construed as creepy music that wouldn't be completely inappropriate for my child, I would love some thoughts on that, because I'm striking out. Every time I play him something that I think might be creepy, he's like, no, Mama, this is not what I am talking about at all. Put on Rosemary's Baby again. Gosh. Oh, the Monster Mash. That's a good idea.
We ran out of money a couple years ago, honey, now we're living off a credit card debt. Got our big college jobs, but when the bills come, it's the presents that I try to forget. I stack them up in piles, throw some flowers down, romantic desolation, ain't we thriving? Baby, we're living on a fault line. We know the earth could give in any time, but I got your back and you got mine. Adventures living on a fault line. We moved to California for the sun, for our dreams. Ain't that the American way? Our parents back home, sure they miss us and they wish us well, but I know they got a lot to say. Mystics stacking up, should've listened when they said, come back home to keep your head above water. Ain't we thriving, thriving? Baby, we're living on a fault line. We know the earth could give in any time, but I got your back and you've got mine. Adventures living on a fault line. Nobody wants to hear our sad song to privileged kids with degrees that don't mean shit when you barely exist. I remember when they said you can be anything, kid. Sally Mae's gonna take care of you. The first of my family to be more than my hometown. What a trap if I only knew. Interest rates and paying late, working every day, choosing bills to pay her food on the plate. With her head under the water, ain't we thriving, thriving? Baby, we're living on a fault line. We know the earth could give in any time, but I got your back and you've got mine. Adventures living on a fault line.
I should probably put my banner up. I'm trying to be a better business person. Look, there's a new t-shirt and a new single, and now I can show you the t-shirt. Look at this. I am obsessed with it. Hold on, let's see it better. It's got all the things, and Dan Blakesley hand drew this design, and I'm obsessed with it. And I've actually got him working on another one because I just love his work so much. Yes, Rob Zombie. Yes, we listened to Dragula. Have you heard my cover of Dragula? Rob, have I sung that for you? Oh, you literally are Rosemary's Baby. That's amazing. I love that. Well, I suppose I should play you my new single, because here I am, and here's a guitar, and I'm trying to promote it, so here we go. Yeah, I probably did. It was a while ago. My husband loves when I do my cover of Dragula. If you don't know Dragula, you should go on YouTube. Not now, because then you'd be leaving me. But you should go on YouTube or whatever YouTube. Rob Zombie Dragula, and that is the song we are talking about. It is my workout song. When I'm working out and I'm at the end, when I really want to quit, I put on Dragula and then I don't quit. So there's that. I played a show last night in Bridgewater, Massachusetts with my friends Hallie Neal and Sam Robbins. And I think that this song was the one the audience liked the best of what I presented last night. I tend to drag the tempo and go Dragula. I tend to go a little slow on this. I'm trying to speed it up. This top knot on my hair is weird. I don't think I'm ever going to do this again publicly.
Sometimes I'm sturdy. Sometimes I'm strong. Sometimes I worry when a day gets too long. Sometimes I'm broken, and sometimes I'm blue. That's when I go out, hoping the bottle will get me through. She's been looking at me from across the bar. I'm seeing myself getting in his car at 2 a.m. His hand is on my knee. He turns the key, unlocks the door. 2 steps in, dress on the floor. I know this isn't where I ought to be. Here I am wishing I didn't make those wine decisions. My daddy told me to keep my hands clean. Any dirt on my soul would be the death of me. And when I remember all the wrong that I've done,
Jeannie, yes, I have your shirt all packaged up, and I'm going to the post office tomorrow, and I'm going to mail it to you, and I'm very excited to see you wear it at that show. Smashing Pumpkins. It's true. His voice is pretty creepy. I don't know the song I. The Smashing Pumpkins songs that I know are like the hits. Like I know 1979. Jen, yes, make the wine decisions. Someone truly just emailed me to see if I'm all right and ask if I need help. They were I made a post recently about like that I don't really drink wine, but I have a lot of songs about wine, and these people clearly didn't believe me and are concerned. And then I said to them, like, the last time I drank wine, I think, was April or May. I had one glass of wine in one of those months. I don't know which one it was. Anyway, make a good wine decision. If I could suggest to you, if you like a red wine, Truro Vineyard has a cranberry red that comes in a lighthouse bottle. You can order it on the internet, and it's not sweet like there are other cranberry wines that are sweet and syrupy, and this one is not. It's kind of like drinking cranberry juice. It's nice, especially with an ice cube. Jeannie, yes. All right. Well, wine songs are coming. They are plentiful. I think because wine's just easy to rhyme with, and it's just like an ancient beverage. Those are the reasons I think wine shows up all the time. Why did I say it like that? All the time. I'm trying to go back into my oeuvre, my works, and see if I have something that's on the happy side. Hey, Rob, buy Jen some wine and maybe make it Truro Vineyards wine. And then I actually, Heather, hey, my friend Heather put out a book of poetry. Heather, if you put a link in the comments, I'll share it on here. People can see that you are a published author. I'd love to share that. I've already done my song about family dysfunction. And if you have a song request, please put it in the chat over here. I'm going to do this song unless someone comes up with a better idea, because I forgot to play it last night. And my buddy Sam's like, what happened to that song? And then I was like, I forgot it existed. So I'm going to do it now. Heather, that got requested last night too. Okay, maybe I've shared this before. Maybe I haven't. Boy George was in love with his drummer, and his drummer was married to a woman. And I think that they carried on an affair for a number of years, which just left poor Boy George brokenhearted. And that, my friends, is what Karma Chameleon is about.
There's a loving in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know, Denise, how to sell a contradiction. You come and go, you come and go. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams, red, gold, and green, red, gold,
Hey y'all, my friend Heather, we've been friends for a long time. I don't want to say how long, but a long time. Since 2008, that's how long. Anyway, Heather released this book, Everyday Orphan, A Never-Ending Journey to Belong. Listen, I need to order it. And you should order it. If you like poetry and words, Heather is an amazing, amazing human being. And so I'm going to get this book. And maybe, Heather, do you think there's something in there that could inspire a song or something? Like, or is there a moment in the book that you think like could be a song? Because that could be fun. I also just want to show you again my shirts. I love these things, and turns out they come in sizes extra small to like 5X. So anyway, I can accommodate all sizes, and I don't know why I keep saying all. I'm not from any place that talks like that, but it's coming out that way today. I don't know. Anyway, get a shirt. I've come to the realization that I'm probably going to have to do a Kickstarter for this record. But however, I would love to see how much of it I can fund with this t-shirt. We'll find out. Heather, may I share that comment that you just put there? Can I put that on the Hoobie What's It? Rob, is that a yes to a Kickstarter or a yes to something else? Because Kickstarter, it scares the living daylights out of me. And I know that it's like, it's become even a part of just like the promotional process of putting music out, but it's so scary. Okay, I'm going to sing another song now. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play the song that connected Rob and I. And then Heather said I could share this. So regarding, it's true, I did crush the Kickstarter last time. I did. And you know what I want to do this time? I want to put the record out on vinyl. Do you listen on vinyl? Just because I have this like ocean thing going on, and I have this vision of having like an aquatic colored vinyl record. Okay, so my friend Heather, who has a book out called Everyday Orphan, A Never-Ending Journey to Belong. And it talks about Heather's story from, well, you can read on the screen, from being homeless and the trauma that she faced there and losing. At what point in this story did I jump into your life? It was kind of in the middle of all this, Heather? And you think I can make a song out of a couple phrases. Okay, that sounds good. Oh, I love that. Be better, not bitter. I think we could all use that reminder. Okay. The song that connected me and Rob. Rob, did you order Jen that wine? I'm just trying to be a good advocate here. I'm being a wine wingman. So this song was written about losing my childhood home. But as I'm moving on from that and I'm looking at the song, it's kind of about more than that. I grew up, Jeannie, you lit vinyl too. Okay. Oh, you don't have a record player anymore, but you buy CDs. That's good. I've been reading this book called The Ex-Vangelicals. I grew up in a very conservative evangelical church. And, a lot of the feelings that I had growing up, like, one example would be like during the worship portion of the service, people would like raise their hands while they're singing. And I remember being a little kid being like, oh, if I really believe in God, I'm going to put my hands up in the air. But it never felt it always felt like I was putting it on to put my hands up in the air. And just so many little things like that. As I'm reading this book, I'm like, oh my gosh, it wasn't just me. And then I go back and look at the lyrics of this song, and that's kind of in there too. I just didn't realize that onion layer was in my brain and needed to be peeled away a little bit. So anyway, this song was for Rob.
What did time do? I don't see you anymore, but I have the scars to tell the stories of our youth. We ran the world, our glory days was so scared, scared of leaving when the time had come. Like my granddad sitting on the same porch like he'd always done. Hometown son, down the winding road I used to know. But I'm standing here alone, you can never go home again. You can only see the ghost of it. Ooh, Here is the church where we learned the love the Savior brings. But I never felt believing was in my blood. And here is the school where we learned the brutal things. People love you one day and then they go away. It don't matter how your heart sings. But I was so scared, scared of leaving when the time had come. Like my granddad sitting on the same porch like he'd always done. Hometown son, down the winding road I used to know. But I'm standing here alone, you could never go home again. You can never go home again. You can only see the ghost of it. Here is the door I used to make my escape. There are voices inside and I wanna die, 'cause I don't see one familiar face. You can never go home again. You can never go home again. You can only see the ghost of it.
Oh, Heather, I would love to write with you. And I remember that. Okay, well, listen, I have to go pick up my child at daycare in a relatively short period of time. I got time for maybe one or two more songs. Oh, Rob, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to think of like 2 fun things I can play for you on this Friday afternoon. Does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? My fun plans are having no plans. Very excited to have no plans at all. Rob just gave me such a beautiful comment about how he feels the lyrics in that song. And I'm following up with this. However, you know, people give Taylor Swift so much shit about all the people she dates, but like, I dated way more people than Taylor Swift. Wait, Cousin Ruth, I would love to read your brother's poetry. How can I do that? I would love to do that. So my 20s were boy crazy is the term you might use. It was just like 3-month relationship to 3-month relationship, many of them. And so when we wrote this song, it was kind of like, cranberry wine, yes you do. Denise, yes, I'm going to be at Falcon Ridge. I'm going to be on the Thursday night music stage at 7 o'clock. Are you going to be there? This song, although it might sound like a really surfacey, foofy little thing, the truth is that, like, you learn from your interactions with every human being. And so that is really what this song is about. Again, I apologize for the top knot of hair on my head. I don't know what I did.
I broke up with a guy 'cause he spelled Saturday wrong. Had it been Wednesday, maybe I could understand. But he was cut like stone, and I felt less alone in the arms of a brick of a man. I'm kind of a coward, so I ghosted his ass. Now I've heard he's saving lives with his bare hands. There was nothing wrong with him, it was always me. Times and night wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself.
This is the verse that scares me.
Met my dirty dentist in 9th grade French, and he had this kind of bad boy thing. We'd make out in his car, and he'd take it too far. At least he liked the way I sing. The lines got blurred with his hand up my shirt. I didn't give him enough, so my heart got hurt. Is there something wrong with him, or was it me? Times and not wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. He liked history and I like history, and it should have been as simple as that. He was cute and smart, played bad guitar, and really liked to pet my cat. It took a little while to find a chink in the armor. Should have overlooked his temper, could have tried a little harder. There's something wrong with him, it wasn't me. Times not wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. I walked away a little closer to myself.
That song on my new record sounds a little bit like Weezer. It's a little bit Weezery, and it's so it's so fun to listen to. Listen, that song scares the heck out of me because the poor boy in verse 2, I didn't change his name, and he's really nice. It's possible he'll watch this, and I just think he's one of my longest friendships I've had, and he hasn't heard it yet. And well, anyway, that's why it scares me. What am I going to leave you with today, though? Does anybody have a final request? Because maybe I'll play it. Otherwise, I'm going to pick something. I'm giving you a moment while I tune here. I'm noticing right now, so being dehydrated, like your voice is at least for me, your voice is the first thing to go. I don't know if you can hear that I'm kind of husky today. I'm like, oh, well, shoot, I am dehydrated. Turns out you need to drink water. That's a thing you need to do, especially, I'm telling you guys, it was so hot on the stage last night, and we're like in the sun. It was at like 5:30 to 8, so the sun was like real hot at 5. I really thought I was going to pass out, which is a thing that I do. I faint, and for no real reason. That's just what my body does. It was so hot. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's why I'm dehydrated. All right. Nobody gave a final request, so I'm gonna give you one. For me, this is like a song of the times. Do you know what? Hi, good evening. Here's what my philosophy is going to be, I think, for the months leading up to November, and maybe after that. I don't think I'm going to pay attention to the news. I don't see a point. Nothing is positive on there. So I'm just going to hang out here on the internet where everything is positive and pleasant. Hey, y'all, thanks for hanging out with me at this totally random and unannounced live stream. If you like streaming new music, I put a song out called Wine Decisions. There's a link above. We'll connect you to the Spotify for that. And this is what the new t-shirt looks like. And there's a link up above to order it. Okay, here it is.
My life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation. It might not be the healthiest trick that I have ever used. It's just self-preservation. 'Cause I don't wanna hear you tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words to the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. I've got a couple of friends I hardly ever see, except for hey, how are you doing? Presidential politics, we agree to disagree, but I don't respect their opinion, and I don't want to hear them tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe we're just singing different words to the same song. If we all can't get along, I'll just sit alone and I'll read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. How can we all be friends when we can't even pretend to be civil? I'd rather walk alone again or get a block of wood and start to whittle. 'Cause this living ain't for chickens. You fell in love with alcohol and hiding it from me, and I was afraid to hurt his feelings. So I stuck around a year or two and tried to set him free. It was a lonely state of being. He didn't want to hear me tell him he was wrong. We were singing different words, it was barely a song. Gave up on getting along, so I sit alone and I read every book. Happy in my library nook all day. All day. All day. 'Cause my life's motto since 1992 is avoid the confrontation.
Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Jeannie, I'm glad you tuned in too. Rob, get that wine. Yeah, and I just want to, the internet is just full of nice people and things, and nothing terrible is on the internet. So have a great weekend. Maybe give my song a listen if you like wine or music or things of that nature. Denise, maybe I'll see you at Falcon Ridge on Thursday. And I am, just so y'all know, I am trying to plan a schedule so I can get back to regular live streams that you can count on, because those Monday nights were consistently very, very helpful for my brain. So I'm working on that, and I'll see you all on the other side. Bye.